Bro, I
What's a
can't get
glitch?
What are glitches?
A glitchless hat, or what was it? Glitch has sauce now.
Glitch finally has sauce. I might learn.
Yeah, it's not like we had a 20-minute skip in the last chapter. I'm not mad.
I'm mad.
You know what I was talking
Well,
about.
not in the last chapter, because the last chapter, chapter 3, has
Had
like
nothing.
no time.
The wrong warp
save.
that makes you old.
It has like the wrong warp that makes you old. There's the fucking S room wrong warp chain.
Like chapter 4 is just wrong warps, and it's like it's cool. There's less.
I think it's because like it doesn't have the bullshit ass wrong warps in like in chapter 2. Because like the transitions actually fucking make sense.
I like the wrong warps a lot better in chapter.
So like the wrong warps aren't like vibes based anymore, or like they're not primarily vibes based. Like they all kind of make sense.
I seriously thought every chapter was gonna have a different speedrunning mechanic, and I guess it does.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I guess, moving with the climbing. I don't know.
Oh my god, I forgot
Chapter
how to.
3 has
I have
cooking
forgotten how.
and sword minigame.
I've forgotten how to piano.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, so what's the consensus on the fucking the monitor or hold the window thing for?
We never talked about it.
Also, I remember who said they were using it. It was Pansini, who's holding the window.
Like the thing is, like I don't feel too strongly about it, but also it's just like I
Ashley feels very strongly about it.
Yeah.
like
I
I don't
think
feel
it's
very
fair.
strong about it. But it's just like I don't really think it's worth the. I really don't think it matters enough.
Wait, did you not move back into the transition there, or is that not a thing?
What?
Is moving back into the transition not a thing in Deltarune?
No, you can.
You can.
No,
Oh, okay.
It does ruin the wrong warp state.
Yeah, it's just that like, as soon as like it starts fading, you're good.
Let's see. When I release Potato Room, nobody let Devik find all the strats, please.
Okay, I'll lock in, buddy.
No, you just gotta gate. We gotta find it all so that
Yeah,
Devik doesn't have a chance.
Punch card on drugs. No, I think it's the other way around. Sid, the
Drugs on punch card.
no.
The bag.
Punch card is the bag on drugs. It's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Because the bag is like broken, but it's not like dismantles the whole game broken.
And that's more just because
Yeah.
like Yellow's just programmed better in like terms of like cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah. Just program better, period.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
In
like
a
it's not
sense.
like that's a high bar to pass in terms of Undertale.
Yeah. And that's not a critique of Undertale. That's just kind of a fact.
Yeah.
I opened chapter 4 on accident.
I mean,
your brain
Toby
was
Fox-
telling you to get out.
It was.
Toby Fox is the guy to have like a fucking round for something that he could just set for an integer.
How did I open Zoom?
What?
Was it like it's fucking like it's like
Zoom
ran,
open.
Round
it's like a
ran.
round random or whatever when he could just do I rand and like that's fine.
It's like one of those things where like it's like one of those things where like you learn it that way, and even though it's not efficient, you just keep doing it that way because that's all you know.
Except he does do that in other parts of the game.
Yeah, because he's Toby Fox.
Tobias Fox.
I think it's because he didn't check his fucking work.
Storage-wise, Undertale and Deltarune are as optimized as they are without inefficient build mechanics.
Yeah, it's a miracle the game like runs.
Bro, the fact that all the text in the game is a switch statement,
Yep.
like you're like, holy shit, how is this game running as well as it is?
Just a bunch of if-then statements in a dream.
I think it's really funny how Sid doesn't know about the yellow speeder.
Flirting versus harassment is like Undertale coding versus Yandere Sim coding.
If else.
Is there any?
Gosh, I wish there was an
easier way to
easier way to do it.
Yandere
A humble switch statement.
Fucking yandere dev. Toby Fox Yandere Dev.
Isn't it like 1 trillion triangle toothbrush or something?
1 trillion triangle toothbrush. Dude, bro, the load-bearing toothbrush is crazy. Because not only is it like 1 trillion polys, it's also load-bearing. Like, if you get rid of the toothbrush from Yandere Sim, the game dies.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I'm pretty sure
And
there's
it's
like a.
like the most like heavyweight thing in the code, or just in the game. It's the most heavyweight thing for no reason.
I am almost certain that in TF2 there's I don't remember if it's like a coconut or something, but there's something like that that's load bearing.
Oh, like was load bearing. I remember Shakes explaining it one time.
There's the load bearing red galaxy.
Wait, really?
That's unused but is load bearing.
Wow.
There's the load bearing Goku in Strive, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
The load bearing Goku. Alright, I think I've
Hey,
done
it's me, Goku.
enough. What's the fucking epic rap battles thing? that
Hey,
he
it's me,
says?
Goku. After this verse, I think I'll go do some training. I'll giggity Lois and then go Super
Saying. I'm smoking the track. Okay.
Somebody stop me! I'm smoking the track.
Smoking the track. I'm getting
Giggity
Lois
Lois
to make my sons of the mass.
Like,
Devik when he sees my potato room scripting. Why don't you just do it this way?
yeah, why did you just do that?
Dude, Devik is gonna pull the game apart and find everything immediately. It's gonna be so, like, annoying. I don't know.
Probably.
Oh, hey, here's this secret.
It's like,
Did you people know about this?
It's like, you know, I don't have really anything against Devik as a person, but it's just like, you know.
I think Devik is very smart, but they're very tone deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's my take. But like I don't really have a problem.
No, I hate Devik. Devik,
Oh, okay.
it should be banned. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Y'all remember Law Pig?
Yeah.
Oh,
Love
I
it.
remember.
Devik is like
kinda
old, like an old, like a.
I'm so glad Law
past
Pig
version
is
of Law
like...
Pig.
Law Pig is just like cool now. I like Law Pig. Law Pig's making
Yeah.
an Amori mod called Ultra Kill.
Base?
Ultra Cal.
Yeah. It
Base?
looks pretty good from what I've seen. Awesome.
If a dog can be a Persona user, then maybe a cat could. Nah, no way that.
No, that could.
That's so cinema.
So
Holy
silly.
shit.
Yeah.
Name an animal Persona user in Persona.
I mean, I definitely want Waffle on comms for the limit break thing. I have to think about a +1.
Me.
Looks at
Hi.
Oh.
If you want me. If you don't, that's fine too.
I want you. I'm kidding.
My menu is
I want you.
like ass, but
Huh?
whatever we ball.
It's great to be back in Radiant. I want you.
I want you. What?
I want you. What?
Anyways, Persona 4 is actually the worst one because you don't have an animal Persona user.
Yeah, it's a shame that there's just no animal-themed character in that game, you know?
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh.
Oh yeah, true. There's
Teddy does not count.
Yeah. he's-
Teddy isn't real. Teddy was just a figment of our imagination.
See, Teddy counts as a negative party member.
I hate Ted.
Also, like, Teddy is, like, very obvious, like, animal. Teddy is Teddy, I guess.
Wait, say that?
Say that.
True.
Say that
What
again?
the? Bigus.
Them see?
MC.
Fukuyama Geishi.
Dude.
Shinji
Shinji
Andro.
Andro.
You query?
Actually,
Query?
yeah, this was a terrible idea. I'm done.
No.
I hate this fucking chapter, man.
You should go back
Chapter
to chapter
3
4.
may actually be legit
I
the
don't
easiest
wanna
chapter
run
to
that
run, but
anymore.
the worst chapter to
I think chapter 1 is still slightly easier to like do a run of, because, you know, beginning of the game. Chapter 3 still has like hard difficulty in terms of like you do take a lot of damage with the default armor.
Yeah. But like the run, like it's just the most annoying to run. I would say it's honestly chapter. And I'm pretty sure 90% of that. cooking, but like, I don't know.
Chapter 3 and Chapter 1 both have the same thing where like they're really easy to like bang out a run of, but if you want to play optimally, it's fucking hell.
Yeah, and 3's like worse in that aspect because at least Chapter 1 doesn't have any like really weird frame precise shit.
Oh hey, my video upload.
Like there's no like interact slides, cooking or anything like that. There's no stealth skip. Or well, stealth skip is interact slides, but like
Susie, are you dead ass right now?
Susie, are you
Susie,
dead ass?
And then all the
Deadass.
fucking replies.
Yeah.
The same fucking portrait.
I love that Ralsei's doing the okay face. Okay.
Wait, okay. For all chapters times, do you want people who submit it to do in-game time and
Yeah.
time, or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we retime it anyways, but you know.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. See, it was funny because the splits were in game time, but my timer was in real time. So hey, you get the best of both worlds or something. Huh?
Actually.
253, 34, 256.
I am going to go eat and shit. So,
Alright, enjoy
Okay.
fooding.
Alright, see ya.
Enjoy food. Bye, buddy. For mixed language runs, because I do Japanese
I
and
just don't put a language. That's usually what most people do. Is just don't put one.
Okay. It's been forever since I've submitted in all chapters. I just did Japanese for chapter 1 and then English for the rest. Couldn't be bothered to do Japanese for chapter 3 or 4.
Shit, Chris. Mamma mia.
Wait, I know what I need to do for, I'm just gonna put an image in the description of my run, and it's just gonna be that Susie reply image. Two. Okay, run submitted. Another heart soon to be obtained because nobody is, almost no one has run ACMRG, which I'm kind of surprised about. That feels like a category that
Well,
would be-
glitchless I think is not as appealing.
In terms of all
I like
chapters,
it-
I understand that just because, you know, long.
You just want to get it done as fast as possible.
Except for ACAP G, because that's the Shay category, so people love that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, but still barely anyone's run it.
There's like 9 runs. I think there are more runs than... I think it's like either tied with or there are more runs than ACMR glitched. Also, don't look at my BBT.
I'm looking. No!
I also think ACAB G is just the most fulfilling category to complete because like it feels like you've done it, like you've done everything.
ACAP glitched like is kind of similar, but I just find glitched more annoying for chapter 2.
Oh yeah, because I mean unless you want to do fucking basement moves.
Yeah, which I mean like...
Oh, plus you have M3S and shit. Like
Yeah, I mean the
Wanting
thing
to
is
do
like...
basement warps.
Like the thing is like, you know, that run's funny because I got fucking... My ACAP glitch run is funny because I got fucking 5th try door warp. It was like, I got it, like I had it 2nd try, except when I was facing towards KK, Chris just didn't interact with them for some reason, so I just closed the text box.
oh no.
So I had to do it more.
Do I whip out a glitchless run right now for chapter 4? Maybe.
No.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't know.
won't-
I find I don't really. Maybe I'll run glitchless, but I don't know. I just don't find any interest in glitchless chapter 4. I
The
feel
thing
like
is,
part of the
like,
sauce of chapter 4 is the wrong warps.
I'm like pretty sure I have decent time save in glitchless though that I like want to do.
See,
I
You
know
see it.
I know I
See,
have.
I have this
a
problem
ton of
where I
time
don't
save.
like. I don't do category variety. I usually just like pick a category I want to run and then run that.
I like variety more. Like grinding chapter 3 at 80% was probably the most I've grinded a single category in a long time. And I regret it a little bit because it's chapter 3.
The most I've grinded a single category, I think, is still Undertale Geno. Which I mean, that that category does
Gamba
give
addiction.
variety.
Gamba addiction.
If we're talking Deltarune, like I've run most.
Who do we think is winning tomorrow?
Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah, but what if they give like a minute time save for trivia or something insane?
It's about 30
Ashley.
seconds per question.
Then
I'm
still
pretty
Ashley.
sure. Well, which category is it?
A-car
it's-
glitchless. Neither of
Oh.
them have learned the route. That's part of the bit.
Okay. Ashley. Because I don't think Shay's ever, like, run a car. Like, even 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, then again,
Two,
who the
Shay
fuck
doesn't.
ran A-car 1 and 2?
Ashley.
Nobody.
Ashley.
Ashley.
I ran glitched and glitchless like twice.
See, A-car, like, actually makes sense as a category now because it's not just...
Yeah, and
Chapter
also A-car
2.
glitch is actually really interesting now because of double DJs.
I can't wait for all lost recruits, and you have to get the Rabbit in chapter 3.
It's such a fucking niche encounter. I actually love it. I love it.
It's so
Wait.
good.
Oh, there's
Wait,
a
what?
Rabbit, yeah.
That would surely be
if you
required,
like, I think
right?
like if you fully recruit Ribic, then there's a Ribic encounter where if you like you croak on X, it turns into a Rabic, and then you can lose that Rabic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But, like, it
It's really
doesn't count as a recruit or anything.
I mean, yeah, but you can lose that recruit.
Yeah, you lose that recruit.
Yeah.
And by all lost recruits definition, yeah.
So you would recruit Ribic, lose Rabbit, and then lose Ribic.
Yeah, because I think it's like it's in like the double Ribic encounter. So
Isn't it like RNG?
someone said it was RNG, but someone also said that like it's just like that it only happens if you fully recruited Ribic.
So it's not fully understood. Got it.
Yeah, well, it's just a
Yes.
niche interaction, so.
So, I'm not sure about the other commentator, but I do think it would be cool to have Theta on. I know we don't really
I
know
haven't
Theta,
like
but
talked to Theta.
Yeah, I don't really know
yeah,
Theta, so.
I think it'd be interesting because Theta started running the game because of the yellow run at GDQ.
Yeah.
It is true.
I also don't know Theta too well. They aren't like weird or anything. They're cool.
I think it's more just like I don't really know how the commentary would mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like setting it fucking 51 seconds in Jackenstein.
Fun.
Oh yeah, when you like don't die.
Yeah. Not even like die, it was just like doing Scaredy Cat the entire fight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been doing Scaredy Cat the entire fight from the beginning. It was just 1 TP and I would take
Yeah.
an extra turn.
Yeah, like first run didn't know about Scaredy Cat, so you know. Didn't do it at all. Then my second run I did for like half the fight until I stopped being comfortable with it, you know. And this one I did the whole fight. Because my first run of Chapter 4 in 80% Glitchless was day 3.
Wow. That was before like the wrong warp chain was found too, so it was technically glitched as well.
Yeah. I mean, it
'Cause
was,
it was
like
just
I
chapter
think
4.
like it was just I think we knew about
It was
glitches,
like
but I
2
chose
wrong warps.
yeah. We knew about glitches, but I chose not to do them because I didn't feel like learning the wrong warps.
Yeah, I think it was just the one Balthazar wrong.
Yeah, I remember that one because I was watching Jack's run for it at the time. I didn't get my speed. Why bother?
Yo, I'm getting a full chain. Then I would do the Gerson one, and then I would. Oh, I forgot to use the thing because I didn't see the piano cutscene. I mean, I can just go back down. Because this wrong warp isn't even that bad. There we go.
I wonder
And
if
oh boy, the
Limit
door's
Break.
open.
I wonder if Limit Break has any OBS setting to send me like GDQ did.
Oh yeah.
Because they did that for the Amori hotfix run.
Yeah, because for any online events, they use like a specific GDQs thing. Okay, see, so why I didn't think they were books is because these looked like scrap metal and shit. So
Yeah.
I thought that the books were like a similar deal, but like ground. Where like there was like scrap metal being like kind of stapled to the wall.
I did not jump up.
Because it reminds me a lot of like Duster's like wall staples.
Okay, I'm dying.
Surely not.
Me when I press up. Me when I jump to the left, but the game's like, no, that was actually an up input.
Oh. I mean, doesn't it set you to 1 and then kill you?
I don't know. I've never gotten this low.
I see Jack like be at 1 HP at the end of this with like every round. So I think it does something like that.
What?
Because it'll do 40 and then it does like 24.
Knight swords
On
on the climb. I don't like that climb just because like it feels like there's just like 5 years of input buffering lag.
Oh, I realized I was muted still. Yeah, it does send you to 1 HP.
Okay. So I had one more hit.
Yeah, I tried to tell you that during the climb, but I was still muted on accident.
I lost so much time from that climb because I had to fucking take it slow as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly grab a bite to eat, get ready for the run, and I'm gonna do some chorab. Because I'm feeling really confident. I've been practicing for basically the last 3 days, just like nailing all the overworld stuff, so.
But you gotta remember the live split debuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some stuff like Third Sanctuary that I haven't practiced recently, but it's also just Third Sanctuary. It's the same shit, like, you know.
Alright, I'm gonna run a good category.
Chapter 180%?
The same one Azrael's running.
What, any percent glitchless?
Yeah. It's good because it's not chapter 3.
Like, if you're not gonna do glitch, then I feel like Chorab glitchless would be fun.
I mean, Chorab, both glitched and glitchless are fun, but I also find both of the any percent chapter 4s fun. I think I just like chapter 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think like there is not much of a difference. Just Gerson.
Yeah, no, it
I don't
literally
feel like
is
learning
just
all
Gerson.
recruits. I want to learn all recruits glitched, but there's like a fucked up wrong warp chain to Miss Mizzle, and I'm like, I don't feel like learning all that right now.
I love how you can still do second sanctuary skip in all recruits glitched. There's nothing exclusive there.
There's enough in Third Sanctuary because you got a bunch of you have like a smorgasbord. I don't think it's labeled smorgasbord, but
it's not. Toby Fox has forgotten about various guys Deltarune.
It's funny because there is a coded smorgasbord 3 in chapter 3 that is unused.
It was probably going to be used in board 3.
Yeah,
probably.
And then there is like an actual smorgasbord 4. We just don't get smorgasbord 3.
I am really glad that he cut board 3 for pacing.
Is really undercooked.
No, yeah, like
because
you
the only thing that you get after chapter 3 is the Elnina and Lomnino
I think Castletown currently is a victim of chapter 5 getting separated off.
Probably, yeah.
I see.
I think like if chapter 5, like if we got chapter 5 in the same like block, then it wouldn't feel as barren.
Yeah, like I think that chapter 4 visit is more just supposed to be like the character stuff.
I wanted my chapter 3 all-stars.
Anyways,
Chapter
where is
3
my
also.
top cake?
Exactly.
Where's the spin cake? The spin
Yeah,
cake.
where's my
just
spin
doesn't
cake?
work.
Where's my spin cake?
Toby, where's my spin cake?
Like, because I feel like the Castletown stuff in chapter 4 is more of an intermission than like an
Yeah.
actual proper. Like,
It's more
place
just
you wanna
there for
visit.
Mike and funny moments.
Yeah, especially because it's a pre-chapter Castletown, not a post-chapter.
Yeah.
And there's no way to like properly go to the Castletown after chapter 4.
Yeah.
There's only the Mike stuff.
And that's also the only way you can see like the recruits in the cafe.
Yeah.
I feel like the reloading is gonna be uncanon once chapter 4 is released. Non-canon event.
I mean, it could still be.
I mean, I think like the one that you can do post chapter 4 is probably non-canon, but I think like, you know,
Yeah, I know the actual stuff that you can do is probably there.
like
but
it's
I don't
literally
think-
just there for Mike.
I mean, honestly, like the whole dancing thing can be like them fucking around.
What goes on in Castletown when Chris ain't looking?
Also, I like how and then there was they make you think that it's a rude buster, that it's like a rude buster, but it's just the act.
Yeah, it's just the act
Symbol.
sign.
I like how Lancer's song in chapter 4 post. I like how the Lancer song has 3 notes that are just chiptune for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, you know the chapter 4 Susie death? We brought back RNG to it.
Let's go.
Because it's apparently as unlike what I thought and like what a few other people thought, Susie doesn't actually get auto healed at any point in Second Sanctuary.
Correct.
Ah,
So you can go into that fight pre-damaged from Wingblade,
fun.
but it requires you to intentionally get hit. So now there's RNG because you're also sharing damage with Chris.
Fun. More Susan death.
And
But it's not
this one
as
doesn't.
big of a
It's not as
change.
big of a deal. Like it saves like a few seconds.
Well, that's how much Susie does it. But it's not as impactful because chapter 4 is way longer.
Yeah.
The Undertale attack, box return, jump scare.
Man, I wonder how I do this encounter in all recruits. Sure is a mystery.
It sure is a mystery.
A Star Walker shaped statue, and a very original shaped statue. It's
True.
wild that that's the only, like, Star Walker in the... In
Star
chapter 4.
Walker is also in the recruit stack.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's nice that you don't have to interact with every carry him from chapter to chapter. It's just, as soon as you get the chapter 1 Star Walker, he's there forever.
I still love how when I started chapter 3, when I immediately checked my key items, and I felt betrayed when Lancer and Star Walker weren't there.
Yeah.
Do not
Lancer
touch
was
that
already
save point.
out.
That is an
He-
evil save point.
Somehow had a purpose.
Alright, don't die. 'Cause of
I
RNG,
got
am-
exactly 70 on that Balthazar.
No, I get 70, like exactly 70 all the time on Balthazar.
Yeah.
I love the fucking this tower climb. Literally just because of the music.
Because you get to hear from now on.
It's crazy how from now on is just way better than Root.
And Root Butcher is already a fucking amazing song.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how Rooter Buster is better than Root Buster, and that from now on is better than both.
I still slightly prefer Rude Buster to Rooter Buster, but that's just more of like a nostalgia thing.
That's fair.
Waffle.
Yeah?
Does August 10th work for you?
Yeah, I don't have anything planned currently.
Okay, and this is a Wednesday, or not a Wednesday, it's a Sunday. Yeah.
Aura farming. They had no reason to pull out
the
their
sword for no reason.
They literally just a aura farm.
Yeah.
Maybe this is to show that Chris is the knight.
Another parallel between Chris and the Knight. They both love
Okay,
aura
but what
farming.
if Chris is actually the knight?
Wait, why did Susie make this fountain? Is she the Knight?
Roaring true.
Like, Chris is actually the knight the whole time.
There's evil Chris.
Multiple Night Theory is still alive.
I got
Third-
both
the
of
third
Blaze.
entity.
That wasn't me, that was Car.
It wasn't me, it was Cart. It was Cart.
Also, I find it really funny that in the Jar video, he somehow recooked up the third entity theory.
Recooks up third entity theory.
Crazy.
But like, it's just worse. I like how in the reaction, Andrew Cunningham is like, so basically you've just taken Deltarune and made it bad. Like, what you're describing is just bad. Like, if this was actually canon to the game, Deltarune would be bad.
I just like how it's like Jar realized he made his theory just make Deltarune into Kingdom Hearts, and there's like that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. Kingdom Hearts is only the way it is on accident.
And honestly, I love it for that, but like I'm all here for Nomura's wild ride, you know.
Like, at a certain point, there's no way of controlling or like everything because, oh fuck, we have so many different people working on all these different games, with their own different ideas.
And also,
And
you know,
we
the first
wanna
game
be
was
cohesive.
like supposed to be entirely standalone, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't get Susie low enough to like skip that, but you know, so I saved like a second.
See, what actually happened is Jaru accidentally made Deltarune into Homestuck. Oh wait, it already is.
Homestucker.
It's always been Homestuck. Wait, it's Homestuck? Always has been. 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
God damn it! I'm taking way too much damage already.
Well, no, 2 weeks will be like the Saturday. 2 weeks until the Deltarune.
Yes.
Or sorry, post Deltarune.
Jonathan T. Mantle. Unfortunate.
Listen, if I hear any Chonab related verbiage, or I hear any reference to the alternative DBS strats in Chapter 1, I will be happy.
I will make sure Chonab is mentioned.
Chonab, baby.
Gotta mention
the triab portion of the. You can't bring up
come
the
up
rung
here.
if it makes you old, you know. Because you can't do wrong warps. It is kind of funny how Chapter 1 just straight up does not have any glitches.
Like, well, it has arms.
Arms, but like... It's like basically unused in run.
It's an ATPE run, so...
ATPE
and also
run.
it's OST %.
Yeah, but that's it, like... It's basically unused in most runs, like... Chapter 1 is functionally glitched.
Chapter 1 is
That's just
functionally
because how
glitchless.
simple it is.
Chapter 1 is functionally glitchless, especially when you compare it to 2 and 4.
Yeah. Even compared to 3, it's glitchless, like... Chapter 3 still has stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it has, like, 30 seconds of stuff.
I will admit, I'm really glad Toby left in wrong warps.
Yeah.
I remember everyone was like, there was like that section of people that just like, oh, they're 100% going to be patched out. Just like, they're already soft patched.
Yeah, they're just going to like avoid a door warp situation.
Yeah, and you can already tell that because they've conspicuously put doors not near interactable objects.
Wait, Chapter 4 doesn't have any doors.
Yeah, probably because there's so many locations close off.
Yeah, also the hub.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a hub.
There's like a central hub, and then, you know, you're locked off from a lot of locations.
Yeah.
I do find it funny how I think, like, someone said, like, if you could, like, theoretically get an overflow on Golden Sam, then you could skip the second half of TV World. Because there is I think there's a zapper in that room with a choicer.
Mm-hmm. My run died to Jackenstein.
Man,
I even got both of the Guays, man.
I only got one.
Gee,
I only got
that
one
sounds
of the turn
impossible
saves.
because I've only ever gotten one. It's either one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have a lot of time save here because in my PB I missed both third sanctuary encounter skips.
Tough. Wait, both?
Yeah, I bonked on the second one. Like I just
What's the
bonked
other
like
encounter skip?
the one in the dark room. The one that's super easy, but I like forgot where I was in the room, so I bonked at the end.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot that was an encounter skip. Like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I like forgot where I was in the room, so I like pressed up an extra time and bonked into the wall, and it got me. And it was tragic. You know, I kind of forgot that like Chris and Susie are almost fucking dead.
Yep. Yeah, there's a safe point.
Or I said I was gonna get.
Well, I mean, you also, you know, you get auto healed going into the Aura farm.
The climb. Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, it's not the climb; it's specifically the Aura farm in cutscene.
Gotcha. The truth fountain.
The roaring goodbye.
Oh, that's right. In glitchless, you have like way more money, so you can actually buy healing items.
Yeah, 3 extra encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, since it's a glitchless, there's not gonna be the single Gwei stack.
Yeah.
Jade, are you still here?
Yeah.
I think. Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
head
so-
out, but I'll be adding you to a group again soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to get up and get food.
Yeah, I was about to leave.
Okay, well, goodbye, Kiyoshi
Dude,
Kadre.
how is that Gwei living? It has a fucking sword standing on it.
honestly.
Yes. Okay, goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
The roaring. Bum, 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 The roaring.
The roaring. Do the roar.
Yeah, the roar. God, assuming I don't die a horrible death to Titan, I'm gonna be fucking thinking about the fucking lyrical cover when Nita Hand starts playing.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
You lose that fountain.
Fountain.
It's over.
Yeah,
Truth fountain.
Truth fountain. Anyone feel free to step on me?
It's fucking bottom.
The fucking bottom.
I just love that was my fucking immediate reaction. It was just like, huh? And then fucking bottom.
Yo, I got double fire on both of the Guays. Yippee.
Bang.
Huge. That will never happen again.
Now this run will die to Jackenstein.
Yup, that's how it goes. Well, I got both the Guays last time, and I died to Jackenstein, so... Go, Chris. I just got hit a ton, like, in places where I don't usually get hit in Jackenstein. Maybe it's because I haven't done the fight in a little bit.
The live split debuff.
Actually...
Wow, who knew that getting both encounter skips would save over a minute? Wow, that's so crazy how that works.
What?
Tell me that
can't
not
believe
messing
it.
up works.
What? What? Get up there. Too right.
You weren't too true.
Why'd I go all the way that way? Whatever. I forgot how to play the game.
Me, anytime I'm on pace.
Saved a whopping 0.8 seconds in Jackenstein, and it wasn't even that good.
The Subway Slammer.
The Subway Slammer.
What if Goku was Subway Slam for 1,000 years and betrayed? Ow, it still hurts. Let me try to open this bag of nerd gummy clusters with one hand while this cutscene plays. Success.
Anyways, I'm really excited for the future because Clover's about to start Homestuck, post GDQ stuck. Oh my god, it's gonna be cinema. You have no idea. I will no longer be the only one who's Homestuck pilled. Anyways, I can't wait for everyone to actually fucking quit after Act 1. I'm going to be honest. It does take a sec, but it is fun if you like indulge.
81. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Cinema.
I hit every crit except for that Susie crit.
Did you get the phase 1 turn save?
No,
or...
I did not.
I gotcha.
This was a really clean fight, though, otherwise, you know? I hit every crit except for one Susie crit. At the very end. Good. So
that would be a sick any or well, no, it is any percent. So that would be a sick any percent, but no, this is not ch4. Not everyone's running ch4. Yet.
Yeah.
Dude, to me, ch4 is the new chonab.
Yes, I made the cycle.
Bang.
For the first time.
Oh god, it's gonna pop. It's in the voices already. I need a hand. I am motherfucking Gerson Boom.
Cinema.
You can't win. I am him. Oh yeah, that was a really clean Titan. Like there was like, I missed one turn save. Oh boy, I missed the turn save I always miss.
Yeah, honestly, missing that one also just makes the rest of the fight kind of chill.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to think about it too much.
Get to focus a bit more on survival.
Yeah, because if you hit the turn save, then hitting the other one requires like good fucking grazing.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, I'm happy to miss the first one for the sake of
and you
making
know,
the rest of the fight nicer.
And you know, I don't care enough about the extra turn to, like, obviously
yeah,
at top level
like you've optimized it. Yeah,
and obviously I got a top level that fucking matters, but I have a fucking 58, so
yeah.
What is this, neutral?
All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get that 50, man. I feel like I can get like a mid 50 if I can just like block the fucking, because I have a minute, because I have like 30 seconds on the wrong warp chain, like 30 plus seconds on the wrong warp chain. I have like 30 plus seconds on Titan. And then I just have many time saves throughout the run.
I will admit, like, I'm kind of getting to the point with time where like I've been getting like pretty clean Titans. It's like, you know, really only missing like, you know, the one turn at the start.
Yeah. Honestly, as soon as you're able to like pretty consistently like low hit the attack.
Yeah. I'm still having like I still need to heal, obviously, but
I gotcha.
You know, it's like I've gotten to the point where I'm usually only using like one healing item.
Yeah. I know after I did like one run I realized that I could like no hit. I just started skipping my heals. But that was after I had like kind of seen that like I did like I could do a fight and do a fight in a run without healing.
Yeah.
It also just kind of fucks with my TP, so I just don't do it. But that's mostly a preference thing.
40 seconds.
If you're like
nice.
Yeah, I do want to run any percent at some point. It's just kind of like I'll get there because it's literally just the same.
It's the exact same.
With like no Gerson and like tighter
crits on
like,
Titan.
But like that's it. Like
it's not like Triab versus Trini %.
Yeah, I think you beat me, Azrael.
I
think you beat my PB.
We're like
Trini % versus Triab is like radically different.
Like any percent has a whole ass different Tenna to both our
whole ass different Tenna. There's like a shit more extra you're doing. Like in chapter 4, it's just like one detour.
Which I mean is you can say the same about like chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Yeah.
Where it's just like any percent but one detour. But at least in those cases, like the final bosses are affected.
I mean, chapter 2, like, you are going on, like, quest.
Yeah, it is a detour, but it's a pretty lengthy detour, so.
Yeah, chapter 1's is, like, very slight. Chapter 4 probably has the least intrusive detour.
Because chapter 1's like, you know, you still like you have to go out of your way in multiple places, you know. You still have to take like, the
whereas
extra
chapter
path in
4,
forest.
it's just like you go up once to unlock Gerson, and then you fight Gerson. That's it.
55-39.
GG.
Oh, nice job.
Jeez, man.
Hey, you know that whole bit about being 1 second apart?
What? What's your PB?
We're 1 second apart again.
What's your PB?
55-38.
Amazing. Immaculate. This was with 20 seconds and the second half of Dark Sanctuary where like I just kind of like had to play really slow on the climb, and then I also fucked up the attention gem. So
I died tonight, dude! Fuck! Damn it.
Also, I think chapter 4 all recruits could be interesting. I'm not really big on doing chapter 3, but
the bit I did of chapter 4 AR from learning it on the fly in the AKRG run, it's pretty. It looks pretty fun.
I am interested to see how the Miss Mizzle wrong warp chain goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like how weird that is. I don't know. Wrong warp chains in general in chapter 4 are really nice.
Mm-hmm. I just am not good at them.
Honestly, like I think just like giving them a go will definitely help. Cause like in chapter 2, they're just ass.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, like they feel logical.
The main one with chapter 2 is just basement warps are ass, and then you know M3S is M3S.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I think the biggest issue for like chapter 2 wrong warps is that like the transitions make no fucking sense.
Mm-hmm. And also any direction, in any like vertical direction, wrong warp just kind of sucks, especially down warps.
Yeah. But in chapter 4, down warps are great. It's only up warps that suck.
I know for me with down warps, it's just like it's a little awkward on my hand. It just feels a little awkward on my hand.
That's fair.
I just didn't even start my recording.
Thankfully, there's only like one required down warp in the major chains in chapter 4. And then if you want to continue it, if you want to skip the cups, then
luckily I know with that wrong warp chain where it's like with like where you take the cups, like the two wrong warps back don't even like it doesn't matter too much if you miss those. Because, you know, miss the first one, you just take the cups. Miss the second one, you lose, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah. Which is the time you would take to
get the cups.
I think the
5 seconds also comes from... Like, I think it's 5 seconds 2 cups, because, you know, you also have to, like, climb down normally.
Yeah.
And walk the little bit extra distance.
Yeah, I just like that you keep wrong warp state. You get wrong warp state from the cups.
Yeah.
So it's, like, basically a no cost.
You know what sucks about chapter 3 being so sauceless? You don't get wrong warp state from the Zapper teleporting you in egg percent.
Man.
Bro. Like I remember I was running egg percent for the first time, and the Zapper teleported me. Teleported back after the Zapper. I was just like, oh, do you get I was like I didn't go for it at the time because I was just like I don't feel like if I was like, oh, do you get wrong warp state from that?
Yeah, none of the Zapper teleports do that.
It's
for some reason.
It's sauceless. No
Chapter 3
sauce.
has two of the worst text